So setting up the AV equipment for a demonstration, the first thing to do is to sort of plan the thing and plan the layout and where the artist is going to stand. Now I think that if the artist is right-handed like I am, they tend to paint like that and then draw away to the audience's left, I think, yep. But if they're left-handed, they tend to draw away to the audience's right. So I always put them on the plan, the left-handed person, like David, on the right, and the right-handed person on the left. Okay, the next thing is that the hall provide the projector stand, and that needs to be something like 10 or 12 feet from the screen and in the middle of the row of seats if it's a demonstration, or the two work tables, front work tables, if it's a workshop. Okay, we'll assume that this is the hall's projector stand, which is actually quite a lot higher, but nevertheless you come along with our bag of kit, and the first thing we put up, or I do, is the tripod, which comes in this little bag. And is fairly straightforward. Just unclip each leg and put it up to its full extent. And I usually put it alongside the projector stand, so the projector's up there and this is sort of beside it. You also need to get the camera bed, and there is also a turnbuckle to raise the camera, which I usually do. It depends, it's really to get the camera pointing directly at the painting or the demonstration. Right, so let's assume that the painter is perhaps a right-handed painter. So if the projector is pointing at the screen, then the camera is slightly to the left, pointing right there. So the next thing I do is I get the projector in its bag. And unzip it. And set it up pointing at the screen, somewhere about here actually. It usually needs the foot completely down, which you do by this, and do remember to take away the dust cap, otherwise you won't see anything. And in the side pocket of the bag is the power lead, which goes in the back 3-pin like that, and you let it dangle on the floor waiting for the power lead. The next thing I do usually is to put the extension cable in, and that's so that we can liven up the projector and get it set up before we connect it to the camera. So there's a 3-pin socket under the screen at the front of the southbound room, and that's the one I usually use. And I pop this under the projector screen and the tripod for I guess safety's sake, and also because neither the projector nor the camera have particularly long power leads. Right, so the power's on and the projector has a little light, and it has the on-off button on the right. You press that and you can hear the fan going, and it will slowly liven up. Then I get the camera out of the box, which is in its protective coating bag. It is also already attached to this quick release mount that actually is part of the tripod. So I'll show you that. That's fixed into the camera. I usually leave it like that all the time. And that then goes, and that then is pretty steady, so that's good. And then in the camera box is the power lead. So that goes in the back right hand side jack plug. And plug that into the extension, and you'll see hopefully that there is a little red flashing light at the back of the camera, and that means it's charging. When it's steady red, it's fully charged. And then the HDMI cable, which is in the box, the camera box. There are other leads in the box, but they're more to attach the camera to a computer, so you don't really need that at this stage. And then there is if you open up the camera, there is a small HDMI port there, which connects to the HDMI port on the projector. Right, so the projector's livened up now, and you focus it and get it sorted out in terms of zoom as well, not that it's got a very high zoom. And I always check the menu, so the menu is bottom left. If you press that, the one thing we're looking for on the menu is the audio settings, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the right. Go down to audio settings and we enter by the middle button, and the volume should be off. If it isn't off, this camera picks up audio and it provides a feedback and it sounds terrible. So menu back, menu exit, right. And you turn the camera on, the small on-off button there, and you should see the camera livening up, and the projector has found the source, and you can then zoom in. Not quite sure. Oh yes, right, that's zoomed out. And if you want to record, you press the record button, but otherwise it will just project automatically. Right, I hope that's okay. So some close-ups. You'll see that the camera is showing on its screen what's being projected, that the projector is projecting the picture from the camera on the screen. I think that's about it.